In this video, I'm going to show you how to properly utilize YouTube in order to sell your products. Now, a disclaimer when it comes to running YouTube ads, the ROAS won't always look pretty on the campaign level. But the main purpose of this campaign is to create virality and get people to search for your specific brand and your specific product. So while the ROAS on the YouTube campaign may not look great, we utilize YouTube to drive more branded search purchases and more shopping purchases because people begin to search for our specific product and brand. So you can think of YouTube as our main top of funnel cold traffic driver, creating awareness for people that have not heard of our brand before, causing them to look for us, research us, and eventually purchase our products. And with that, let's get started. So first we're gonna hit the blue plus icon, then new campaign, create campaign without a goal like we did before, and then we're gonna select video. As we scroll down, we wanna select drive conversions, add a goal, purchases, just like we did on all the other campaigns, continue. Now we'll title this similar to the other campaigns. I'm just gonna put the company initials. You can put your brand name or brand initials or your initials. So we're gonna keep United States. We're gonna add English as the language. We're gonna start with maximum conversions. We're gonna start this out really low, just $10 a day. You can start it out at 5 as well. YouTube is more of a long-term play where it may take a week or two before you really start to see the effect it has on your other campaigns. Now for the site links, we're just gonna search backpack and pull up the 5 site links that we already created. Then the other one, limited time sale. And now we always wanna add our product feed onto YouTube ads. That way if Google sees an opportunity to feature one of our products under a video or alongside a video, they have the option to do that. For the ad group, we're just gonna call this custom intent and then best keywords. Best backpack keywords. So for products, if you have different types of products, you can specify here. If you want to run all your products, you can do that as well. I usually just select item ID on everything, and then we'll select all of my products. For audience, we're gonna add an audience, and we're gonna pull up this colorful backpack search, and then we're gonna duplicate it. So the approach that works for us best on YouTube is stacking all of our ideal keywords into one place. So we're just gonna call this backpacks best keywords. And then right here, we're gonna create a new segment. People that are searching for these terms. We're gonna say custom intent, backpacks, best keywords. So we'll just do backpacks, colorful backpacks, kids backpacks, adult backpacks, work backpacks, and that should be good for now. So we will save this, and then we're going to remove our original one. And with these keywords, you don't have to put backpack and backpacks. Sometimes I still will, but because it's used in a broad form with Google, they still know the difference and will show it to both versions of the word. So this is it when it comes to creating this audience. So we saved it. Now we have all of our best keywords, and we can add on to these later, but we have the general keywords that we want to target all in this audience. This means that Google will show our YouTube video to people that have searched those terms in the last 30 days. Now we can't choose the time frame, but Google always uses a custom intent audience in a 30-day window. So if they've searched any of those terms in the last 30 days, Google will show our ad to them. Now, if you think of additional things that people are searching that your product would solve, you can also add those as well. Like say, for example, if you sell a back brace, you don't have to just target terms like back brace. You can target terms like how to get rid of back pain. So you want to think outside of the box. What are the obvious search terms that people are searching? And then what are the questions that people are searching? What are the not so obvious search terms that people are searching? And how do I put those all into this one audience? So one thing we want to make sure we remove is optimized targeting. We do not want optimized targeting on. This allows Google to go outside of this audience, which we do not want. We're going to disable that option. Now we don't have a video specifically for this product, so we're just gonna add this placeholder video for now. So first we're gonna add our URL. For the URL path, go ahead and put what the product is. So colorful backpacks. You can even put backpack sale if you're having a big sale. The call to action would be shop now. So for the headlines, we're going to use similar headlines that we use with our branded search campaign. So colorful backpacks for, and we're out of space here. How about fun, colorful backpack sale? There we go. Fun, colorful backpack sale. We'll try shop this season's backpacks, colorful backpacks sale. You can even say 50% off sale if you're having a 50% off sale, or any type of specific sale. You could say a spring sale. So you get colorful backpacks. I prefer to not do seasonal copy because Google does take a good amount of time to optimize. So I prefer using copy that is evergreen, just because every time you change the copy, it puts the ad back into learning. So just try backpacks for, I really want to use that fashion icons if we can fit it. A lot of times it helps to use an identity that your buyer really relates to. So we're going to try creatives, because maybe some of our buyers view themselves as a creative, backpacks for creatives, or people view their kids as a creative, or their kids love fashion. Either way, our backpacks have really bright, bold colors, so we want to embrace it and attract the type of person that would like that type of product. So here we can do the longer headlines that we originally used. Shop the season's latest colors and styles of RevPacks backpacks today. So here we're just going to put limited time sale on all colorful and creative backpacks. So we created some urgency with that first line, and we're just going to do another call to action for this next description. Shop this season's backpack sale while supplies last. We can leave the ad name as is unless you want to name it something specific. And then we're just going to hit create campaign. Continue to overview. Now we're going to go into the campaign settings and just double check that everything looks good. So YouTube, custom intent. We have our feed attached. We're running at $10 a day. We have the language set to English, the location set to the United States. We're starting on max conversions. And then we have the campaign goal set to purchases. For devices, here's one update we want to make. We want to remove TV screens. So though people can see YouTube ads on their TV, most people cannot click on the YouTube ad, and even if they can, they don't to leave the TV show that they're watching. So all in all, TV placements for YouTube are usually a waste of money, and we avoid them. So we're going to hit save. For the frequency cap, we always set ours to 2 times per day and 3 times per week. We typically see that it takes viewers a few times of seeing our ad before they go out of their way to search for our ad and search for our product. Now, some people search immediately when they see the ad, but others will take 2 to 3 weeks. So we like to give a bigger window where we allow them to see the ad for up to a few weeks. And now the video enhancements at the bottom, you do want to leave these enabled as well. We have noticed improved performance when enabling these. What it does is if you upload a standard format horizontal video ad, it will crop it if it can and turn it into a YouTube short. And for us right now, YouTube shorts are actually outperforming by far our standard YouTube ads. So if you haven't filmed your ad yet, go ahead and just film a vertical video. Vertical videos are performing better right now. Now the performance on vertical and horizontal videos may level out over time because YouTube Shorts is a new placement for YouTube. These platforms always increase performance and lower their CPMs to get advertisers to spend more on these new placements. So that's exactly what's happening with YouTube Shorts. Because it's a new placement, Google is giving us better performance out of the gate to get us to move our advertising spend over to it. Now we're going to go back to our campaigns. We're going to click inside of our campaign just one more time just to make sure everything still looks good. So we're clicking inside of the ad group. We see that the ad is set up properly. We're going to open it up one more time just to make sure everything looks good. Okay, so we're going to the home page, colorful backpacks. I know this shows a smartwatch, but if we were running an ad for RevPacks, we would be doing a review on a backpack and having multiple people do that review. We have found that if we launch the same exact script with 5 to 10 different actors and actresses, we will see significantly different performance based on the person in the video. So I would suggest hiring multiple people to film these videos for you, even if they use the same script. So everything here looks good. Now we're going to click in the audience. We see our backpacks best keyword stack, which is great. Nothing else is needed to change in here. Now, if you have a specific demographic that you cater to, you want to change that in here. You can hit edit demographics, especially if you're targeting people that are retired. You can go in there and disable every age other than 65 plus. Or if you're only targeting males or females, then you'll want to select gender and then hit edit demographics. Now, I will say that I would not make adjustments on the household income because Google is not very accurate when it comes to household income. I know out of the gate you're thinking, man, I want to target people that have money. But how Google works is they base it on what people are searching. So if people are searching for Ferrari or Lamborghini, they put them in the 1% of income earners, thinking that they have tons of money when really it's just people that are interested in those cars. We've spent tens of thousands of dollars testing this, and whenever we've changed the income, it typically doesn't improve performance. Most of the time it hurts performance. Now we're going to go into the ad set settings. And the main thing to look for is to make sure that our optimized targeting is turned off, which it is. And we filter through the products that we want this ad to show on the campaign level. But if you ever want to segment by ad group, you can also add an additional filter on the ad group level of which products you want to show for each ad group. So that is how to properly set up a YouTube campaign for your products.